Hi everyone, this is Miss Rain here, and me and Amir want to discuss knowing your worth. So that is a commonly discussed topic, knowing your worth, knowing who you are, and things like that. But I find that a lot of people really don't really know what that means. And regarding love and career, I feel like these are these are two subjects and two places in our lives where people can really determine whether they are living their worth or not. I have plenty of experience with both. And one of my most recent experiences was with my career. I stayed, way too long in a position that was not fulfilling, did not make me happy, stressed me out, with people that I just could not bear to be around. It was just a bad situation. And I had to try to balance that with trying to run a business and be a mom. And it was just so many different things going on. Also, in my love life, I've had situations where I've dated people way beyond their due date. And, it was what I call a waste of time, but it was really a learning experience when I look back on it, honestly. Because I learned, don't ever sit up and wait this many months, this many years, or allow somebody to do this to you for this many months, this many years. I can look back and say that. And I can say the same thing about a job. Some people thought I was crazy. If you all don't know, I recently, got rid of my corporate job that I had. And, the environment was just toxic. It was just a bad situation. And it needed to be rectified. But I could have quit a long time ago. And I just remained there. And one thing is that I know is that, a lot of us, we're not living our worth when we are in situations that we can't stand. And then we're like, oh, but I can't move forward. Oh, but I won't be able to find a better job. Oh, I won't be able to find a better boyfriend. Oh, I won't be able to do this. And it's like, little do you know, you're really blocking your blessing because you're holding on to that job. You're holding on to it. You're holding on to that job for no reason. I mean, for myself, I've already received another position already. And I kind of knew that I would. But the thing is that what you'll see when you really know your worth, you'll tell yourself, you know what? I'm too smart. I'm too pretty. I'm too this to deal with this. You get to a point where you're like, you know what? What am I doing down here? When you know your worth, you will raise your standards. That's the most important thing you can do. Some people might think, oh, you're too picky about jobs or about, a mate, but they don't really understand their worth, because you deserve to be picky when you know that you are worth, being treated respectfully. You're worth getting paid what your skill set, requires. You shouldn't be scraping to get by and you're super gifted, super talented. It's just not cool. But you have to know your worth. You have to put in the work. You have to acquire the skills, so that you can acquire the position or start the business that you really want to do, so that you can do it with excellence. That is one of the most important things. Also, with the love aspect of it, you just cannot let stuff slide. We let too much stuff slide, ladies, especially ladies. We let so much crap slide and then wonder why, this person never rises to the occasion, because you didn't demand him to. And I thought about a sister who's also on YouTube, and her YouTube name is Got to Be Oshun. I'll put it below. She was talking about this yesterday, and I know I've discussed this before. And taking her class, which I highly recommend, is one of the reasons why I raised my standards in relationships. I was just like, no more this, no more that. I refuse. And then I, actually ended up in a wonderful relationship that has, produced a child. And, we're, extremely happy with one another. But I think that it's just really important, that we just really take an inventory. Like, do I really deserve somebody to be going upside my head? Do I really deserve somebody to be lying to me all the time? You have to ask yourself that. And if you do think that, then stay in the relationship. Because honestly, for the amount of time that you stay at that relationship or you stay in that job, that's really what you're telling yourself. Oh, I'm only worth this much an hour. I'm only worth this much a year. I'm only worth this much faithfulness, this much honesty by staying in this relationship, by staying in this job. That's what you're really telling the universe. And that's why you don't have any new experiences. That's why things aren't getting better, because you won't remove the crap. You won't walk away from the crap because you don't know your worth. You don't believe that you're worth better. And that's just flat out the truth. And once you realize those things, you'll walk away from those crappy jobs, you'll walk away from those crappy partners, and you'll raise your standards to get what you deserve. Now, being extremely picky, to where it's like almost impossible to meet the person, that means you're also blocking yourself. But that's a totally different end of the spectrum. But when you know your worth, you will require more. You will require better pay. You require more family flexibility, which was another problem I had with my position. And you will require, you know, whatever you need out of that position to fulfill you, to sustain you. And you will require the same thing out of a partner, out of a mate, because you will be like, hey, I'm too wonderful to be dealing with someone cheating on me. I'm too wonderful to be dealing with somebody having kids on me. You'll get to a point where you won't deal with that anymore, and it won't even be an issue because you'll be able to spot the signs. So I welcome you to come to my manifestation course, also my astrology course. They're both online, so that you can really work on manifesting the things that you want out of your life. I effectively have used astrology and the law of attraction to get what I want out of my life. And I think that you should too. It's, you know, sometimes it has to be broken down to you or taught to you. I know that some of these other things are just so vague. Some of these shows, some of these movies, some of these gurus, they don't tell you the deal because they want you to pay them $1,000 to tell you the deal. I'll tell you the deal so that you can get what you want out of life. And my courses are very affordable. You will find them. They're both less than $20. You can find them on chosenwomb.com. I'll put my information below if you want to know when I'm doing live courses and things like that, or when the courses are on sale. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter at the very bottom of the page. It's easier to do this online. If you want to be added to the newsletter and you need some assistance, just email me. My email will be below also. But we want you all to just basically, know your worth. Know that you deserve the best. Right? Say no mediocre crap, no raggedy, no half-assed. You deserve to have a wonderful life. You deserve to get to where you want to go, whether it be with your career, with your love life, with your personal life, whatever. You should be happy. And if you're not happy, then there's some things that need to be switched around so that you can get what you want. Also, I'm still taking readings. If you all would like a reading from me, you can also email me for my current rates on that. So Amir and I will say bye-bye. And we will see you next time. Okay. So I'll see you guys again soon. And I hope that everybody is living a wonderful, blissful life. And just have a happy, wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye.